गुड मॉर्निंग गाइस, वेलकम टू द चैनल। ये जो एक्चुअली गेम प्ले है, ये मैक्स पेन 3 है। आज हम एक्चुअली मैक्स पेन 3 खेलने जा रहे हैं हमारे चैनल पे, जो कि है थोड़ी पुरानी गेम, बट इसके पहले दो पार्ट हमने खेल चुके हैं, मैक्स पेन 1 मैक्स पेन 2। इसके लिए मैंने ये स्टार्ट किया है और इसके एक्चुअली ग्राफिक्स भी अच्छे हैं, तो इसके लिए मैं एक्चुअली मेरा जो फर्स्ट वीडियो है या फर्स्ट गेम जो है वो ये मैं गेम से स्टार्ट करने चाह रहा था। इसके लिए मैं ये गेम मैंने चूज़ की। अगर आपको भी मतलब कुछ सजेशंस है नेक्स्ट गेम के बारे में, या कौन सी मैं चूज़ करूँ या कौन सा वॉक थ्रू लाऊँ, तो आप मुझे प्लीज़ बता दीजिए और कमेंट में बता दीजिए। और आप चैनल पे नए हो तो सब्सक्राइब कीजिए। और चले हम स्टार्ट करते हैं स्टोरी मोड और एक्रोडैट। सो फर्स्ट सेटिंग देखते हैं ग्राफिक्स की, इसकी रेजोल्यूशन एंड ये ओके सारे हाई है। सो विल स्टार्ट फ्रॉम स्टोरी मोड। पहले तो इजी, मीडियम और हार्ड। मीडियम से ही स्टार्ट करते हैं, देन विल सी। ये जो कट सीन है मैं एक्चुअली कट नहीं करना चाह रहा हूँ, बिकॉज इसमें थोड़ी बहुत स्टोरी पता चल जाती है गेम के बारे में, एग्जैक्टली क्या है गेम रिलेटेड, स्टोरी क्या है और क्या है इसकी सारे चीज़ें।
Well, that's what they had paid for, so in the end, that's what they got. Say what you want about Americans, you buy yourself a product and you get what you pay for. And these chumps had paid for some angry gringo without the sensibilities
आई
to
होप
know
आपको
right from
आवाज़
wrong.
प्रॉपर आ रही होगी। थोड़ा एक्चुअली इको साउंड भी आ रहा होगा
Here I
मेरा।
was about to execute this poor
1
bastard
minute.
like some dime store angel of death. And I realized they were correct. I wouldn't know right from wrong if one of them was helping the poor and the other was banging my sister. I'd arrived in Sao Paulo a few weeks before. I was working a protection detail for the kind of people who need protection in a town like this.
आई थिंक ये पार्टी में है।
I didn't speak the language and they didn't water down their drinks. So for now, we seemed to get along just fine. Of course, that was about to change.
Hey, brother.
Hey,
हेलो ब्रदर।
How's the cocktail?
it's scotch. I never mix my drinks.
Yeah, at least not on duty.
Something like that.
Man, that favela is big.
Yep. Nothing like the view of extreme poverty to make a penthouse cocktail party really swing.
I guess
I'm
they
sorry
call
for
it trickle-down
cutscenes.
economics.
अगर किसी को कट सीन नहीं देखने तो वो फॉरवर्ड करके भी देख सकता है, बट एक्चुअली मुझे देखना है क्योंकि इसमें गेम की थोड़ी बहुत स्टोरी पता चल जाती है कि एग्जैक्टली क्या है आगे की सिचुएशन, और उस हिसाब से
This place is a nightmare. You just
We
got
can
cowboys
plan.
running security downstairs. Something rotten in the air.
That didn't mean much. There was always something rotten in the air. The family we were protecting were local celebrities, rich parasites with delusions of humanity. The kind of people who end up in glossy magazines or body bags.
हाँ, तो ये मैं बोल रहा था कि मेरा एक्चुअली जो साउंड है वो इको आ सकता है, बिकॉज थोड़ा रूम ओपन है और इस वजह से।
That guy next to him. He's
बट
some
आई
kind of
ट्राई
cop.
टू
I think I'm
do
not
something for this.
serious though. Big end cop, anti-gang sort of thing. I can't remember his name.
So who's this guy?
That guy's a
I
plastic
don't know.
surgeon or some kind of surgeon. Tummy tucks and cock implants. Ha, look at Marcel. Still dances like a fool.
Guess that's what a European education and a coke habit will do for Ricky Martin. look alike.
कैसे डांस कर रहा है भाई ये?
Very funny, Max. Oh, excuse me.
I was mostly working for Rodrigo Branco, a local businessman. Built things, did some charity, had things named after him, won awards, owned things, people.
ओह, तो हम इसके लिए काम
One
करते
was
हैं।
his wife, Fabiana. She was
Fabiana.
hot and wanted to be dangerous. Some good genes trying to fight their way out of a cesspit. She'd married well and was now at leisure to regret her good fortune. They got along as well as any rich workaholic and his younger airhead wife tend to get along. They mostly ignored each other. She spent a lot of time with his cokehead younger brother, Marcello. He was a good time guy if your idea of a good time was an expensive suit, a bottle of champagne, and nothing between the ears. The middle brother, Victor, had just walked in. He was a local politician. Guy was smoother than an oil slick on an iceberg and about as toxic. The rest of the crowd, I didn't know, but I could imagine the types. People who know if they drink enough, they won't have to feel guilty about their good fortune.
Right.
Suddenly, things turned real ugly. Felt like our hangovers arrived right on cue.
Oh shit. Who the hell they are? Oh, इन दोनों को लेके गए, हस्बैंड वाइफ.
Things had gone from fine to fucked up in about a second, and now there were two idiots at the wheel.
Clear. Got this floor?
Sure.
Look after yourself, bro. Stay safe.
It wasn't my own safety I was concerned about, trophy wife or not. I'd said I would protect the girl. I hoped I hadn't lost my edge, along with everything else. It was time to choose, a nasty fall or a bullet to the head.
Oh shit. Come on, बाहर आ जाओ. किधर है भाई?
That was the boss lady. Only this time she wasn't calling for more vodka in her Cosmo.
Actually मैं इसके कंट्रोल्स थोड़े समझने की ट्राई कर रहा हूँ, बिकॉज अभी कंट्रोल में समझ लूँगा तो कुछ इश्यू नहीं है.
She was out on one of the balconies, and I hoped not about to be thrown off it.
Don't be stupid. Don't be
ऊपर से
stupid.
कूदेगा शायद ये.
Let it go.
नहीं.
Let it go. Come on.
It might have been stupidity, drunkenness, or maybe both. But before I knew it, I was back taking insane risks, trying to save fallen women.
वो एक नंबर.
Tranquila, tranquila. Nós cuidamos disso.
कौन सी लैंग्वेज है
Nice
ये?
work. Hey, you need a hand?
No, you? Where the hell's Rodrigo?
I don't know, man. Thanks.
Somebody's gotta go find him.
Está tudo sob controle agora. Fica tranquilo.
ओके, अभी उसके हस्बैंड को बचाना है.
I imagined the elevator doors opening to a firing squad of muzzles.
Right.
As far as I could see it, the one thing my plan had going was that no one else would be stupid enough to pull this move.
बड़ा ऑब्वियस रहेंगे.
Where you got him?
ओह, सॉरी. और एक है शायद।
Once Branco was out the door, all bets were off. I had to keep moving.
ये बहुत अच्छी गन है। ये इससे कैसे गोल लिया है? ओह मैन शिट, क्या हाल हो गए उसके। सेमी गन नहीं, ये थोड़ी अलग है।
It looked like they were taking him out through the basement. Maybe I still had a shot. Rodrigo was too rich a prize for them to throw away. Sure, I'd have to work hard to get him back, but I knew the bad guys would want the boss alive, almost as much as I did.
और कहाँ पे है भाई? यही एक्चुअली जो स्लो मोशन है, इस वजह से मैंने एक्चुअली गेम चूज की, बिकॉज फ्लैशिंग बटन, ओपन डोर्स एंड गेट्स, अप्रोच बटन, इंटरैक्ट। ओके, लेट्स गो। हाँ सो ये जो स्लो मोशन है ना, इस वजह से मैंने ये गेम चूज़ की, बिकॉज मुझे इसका जो स्लो मोशन जो चीज़ है वो बहुत पसंद है पहले से, क्योंकि मैंने इसके पहले भी 2 पार्ट खेले, जैसे मैंने आपको बताया। स्लो ड्राइव, कार लेनी है क्या कुछ? नो।
They weren't waiting on my say-so. I had to move.
Reach for clue and the insight you are into the situation. क्लू कैसे ढूंढे? कहाँ पे रहता है क्लू?
The great thing about being famous
Okay.
as well as rich is the bad guys know who to kidnap.
रॉड्रिगो तो यही है ना?
Another parking lot rattling with gunfire. Was I too late?
This is called slow-mo, baby.
Rodrigo! It's gonna be all right, Mr. Branco! Everything is okay.
I think सब तो लोग मार दिए.
Rodrigo was in the van.
पहले सारे बुलेट्स लेते हैं क्योंकि बुलेट्स की शायद ज़रूरत पड़ सकती है आगे. इस हिसाब से जैसे लोग हैं. किधर है रॉड्रिगो?
You're okay. You're okay. Come on, get up. Come on, get up.
Oh shit.
You're okay. Come with me. Just come on. It's okay. Just right here.
Oh okay. आर्मी अपने लिए आई है.
A justiça local?
Que porra você acha que é, falando com meus homens assim?
Você acha que tem o direito de matar as pessoas a sangue frio?
Acho que
Cala a boca, cuzão! Continua dando multas. Não põe o nariz onde não é chamado. Vamos!
ओके. फॉलो करना है शायद.
Chama uma ambulância!
Fuck.
You did good, Max.
You say so.
Always.
Don't look so good.
Hey, what could be better, huh? The good guys are reunited, and the Comando Sombra are dead.
कमांडर सोब्रा.
So who's this guy?
I don't know. Some kind of cop.
ये क्या कर रहा है इसके साथ?
Branch of the police, not UFE, but normal cops. I don't know about this stuff, politics. Everywhere politics.
Politics, right? Everywhere is
Gotta beat
politics.
up. Let's get this lot home, and then I'll get you home too. Come on.
ये शायद इनके साथ मिला तो नहीं है. Oh.
Back home, it was time for some R&R, the only way I knew how.
अरे 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 भाई. इतनी पीनी है क्यों भाई जब इतना ये हो रहा है प्रॉब्लम.
And with that, I guess I was ready for bed.
पहले के कंपेयर में इसके जो अभी के ग्राफिक्स है वो बहुत अच्छे हैं. Chapter 2.
A couple of days later, it was back to work.
ये क्या
The
ऐसे डांस
boss's
करता
broad
रहता है
was
क्या इधर
dipshitting
किधर
her
भी?
brother out for the night so they could recover from their brush
ये
with
वही है ना शायद?
mortality. Then again, what did I expect?
हाँ.
These were the kind of people who went to nightclubs in helicopters. Fabiana had brought her sister along, presumably so she could show off just how rich and empty her life was. And boy, was she about to learn.
नेक्स्ट गेम जो है वो कौन सी आपको चाहिए वो बताना वॉक थ्रू, तो उस हिसाब से मैं एक्चुअली नेक्स्ट गेम ला सकूं. और इसके जो पार्ट्स है वो आते रहेंगे, तो आप पार्ट्स देखते रहिए और सब्सक्राइब कीजिए चैनल को.
Wasn't just him, huh, baby?
Oh, yes, Marcel. I'm sure you did a lot to save everyone. You were probably worried about getting blood on your stash.
Very funny.
इस गेम की जो स्टोरी है और किस चीज़ पे बेस्ड है वो मैं आपको बताऊंगा.
Spend even more time doing something useful. You know, She works in the favela. She's the good sister.
Oh, shut up. What did you hear, Faba? More bodies turned up, more people went missing. But it's horrifying.
Did someone say Buzz Q?
Hey.
I'm just kidding. It is a cool town, man. Hey, here we are. Saúde. I love this place. E aí, Zé Carioca, falou, brother. I
ये
love
क्या
this
होटल
view.
होटल है शायद ये।
It's a real chill place to hang, you know? Do a little business, have some fun. I need it too. I've been working far too hard. Like a whore during Fleechy Weeky, as my roommate used to say. You like that, Max?
That's pretty funny.
Oh, look, it's Alfonso.
Marcelo, Fabiana,
Oi.
it's been too long.
Você se lembra da minha irmã, Giovanna?
Claro que sim, Fabiana. I'm glad you are still with us. Come, I heard what happened. I've missed you. I would have called, but you know how it is. Didn't want it to bother you. Hey, Marcelo. Marcelo, I think I might have an interesting investment for your brother.
Well, call him up, homie.
I haven't seen him for a while. Last week was Fashion Week. My God, Egypt, but so beautiful. You know Anastasia?
Oh, yeah, I know, Anna.
वाव, साउंड जो इसके है तो बहुत ज़्यादा एक्चुअली मतलब अच्छे हैं। मैं तो एक्चुअली सराउंडिंग साउंड वाले हेडफोन यूज़ कर रहा हूँ, इसके लिए शायद मुझे फील हो रहा है।
Your table, nothing but the best. Nothing but the second best. Why can't we sit over there, man?
I love you, but Claudio booked in advance.
Claudio! Fucking Claudio, he isn't even any good. If he were good, he'd be in Barcelona or Milan. He couldn't even make it in Germany. Now he comes back here and acts like fucking royalty.
I'll introduce you.
Nah, name precisa. Just give me a bottle of champagne, eh?
This kind of place made me want to puke. I needed a real drink to deal with the electronic music and the robotic people.
राइट
Fucking man from a fucking slum. He acts cool with me. What's that? Nothing. Say, Max, you're a man of the world. What do you fucking do it, man?
About what?
What do you do about life?
Look at me, I'm standing in a nightclub, listening to music I can't stand. I'm 5,000 miles from home, I'm armed and I'm drinking. You don't want to listen to advice from me, and you go.
Oh, Max, I love you, man. You're fucking real, you know? Oh, shit. People. Fuck them. People get me wrong. I think I love a wrong woman. Oh, excuse me. Fabio! Fabio! Ah, my nigga, how are you? What you been, Mo? What you been?
यहाँ भी कोई आने वाला है
God,
क्या?
he'd left. A minute more of his drivel and I would have to put a bullet in him myself. It soon turned out I wasn't the only one.
तो ये प्लान कर रहे हैं शायद ये लोग, लगा ही था। उसके सिस्टर को लेके गए। ओह माय गॉड।
seen it coming.
Oh,
But that was
nice
no
one.
surprise. It's hard
There
to
you
keep an
go.
eye on the ball through the bottom of a glass. I just hoped I could get to Fabiana and Giovanna in time.
बहुत ही
I
ज़्यादा
knew if I didn't get to the girls soon, they'd be leaving this place with either a price on their heads or a tag on their toe. The doors had been chained shut. I didn't need my Portuguese for Beginners phrase book to work out what was going on. The guy making the noise was the boss. He was sending them around to cut me off from the other side. And sure enough, a few seconds later, I had some company on the dance floor.
किधर है भाई? ओके, यहाँ पे एक है, यहाँ पे एक है.
Typical trendy hellhole. A playground for the overpreened and undernourished. Sushi and house music and vodka. A place you don't get through the door unless you're rich, beautiful, or, in this instance, it seemed, a heavily armed psychopath. Poor bastard's name was Claudio. I found out later he was a pretty big shot soccer player for the Galatians. Some nearly superstar just back from Europe. The usual. Scored goals, scored girls. The only box he'd be getting into now was the one he'd be leaving in.
और कहाँ पे है
I
glue?
remembered there was a patio upstairs. About the only thing I'd managed to clock in that place was the smoking area.
Let's go, man. यहाँ पे और कहाँ पे है? Anyone? Oh.
I could see the lobby on the other side.
Hey, Sao Paulo's favorite bodyguard. How's it going, bro?
It's not good. Some guys took Giovanna and Fabiana.
What? Jesus, Max. Hey, I'm on my way.
No. Stay in the chopper. We'll need a way out of here. I'll go find the girls.
Got it. They came out there. They went that way into the lounge.
Come here.
Go.
Get up. You can't stay here. I need you to lock this door behind me. Get everybody else out of here. Son of a bitch.
और कहाँ से कौन मार रहा है? ऊपर है क्या? ओ मुझे यार गोलियां चाहिए। दिस इज व्हाट गोलियां चाहिए भाई।
delay I didn't need. This wasn't looking good. I'd almost lost the boss's wife once this week. Now I was giving them two
अरे
for the
किसी के
price
पास,
of one.
सबके पास यही है
All
क्या?
this unfinished business, and all I could think about was my unfinished scotch.
अस्सी 80
It looked loud and expensive enough to be Fabiana's. Her fashion sense didn't leave a whole lot of room for imagination, let alone food. The girl sure knew how to draw the eye, and maybe that was the problem. But at least I was heading in the right direction. Whatever the hell they were arguing about, it was time for me to add my 2 cents.
Ele não tem nada a ver com isso. Oi, daí, mano? Eu tô pouco me fudendo pra essa porra. Tá maluco, meu? Pra que você fez isso?
For all I knew, they were gone already. I couldn't stop now.
Esse cara, ele mora no meu bairro. Ah, foda-se, o cara tá com uma faca. Agora já. Você não vai me esconder, não, seu
सो गाइज फर्स्ट एपिसोड में यही था। अगले एपिसोड में हम उसको बचाते हैं या नहीं, आगे का जो चीज़ है वो आगे के पार्ट में रहेगा। सो टिल देन चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना और मुझे सजेस्ट करना कि नेक्स्ट गेम मैं कौन सी प्ले करूं, और बाय बाय।